Namaste, my friends. My name is Pavel Kalagin. I'm a yoga teacher of the Buddhist system tradition of the Swami Sivananda, the amazing yogi of 20th century and ever. So right now I'm in my little ashram in Brooklyn, 2021, July. Pretty hot today. Usually I say the same thing before each video, so who is watching it all the time, sorry, but just you can skip it. And who never saw this video in particular, I think it's good to know like few words about me and about channel. Yeah, it's normal to say. So just few things, few minutes. Yeah, I'm not watching the camera all the time because my vision is not so good. Sometimes I can stop a little because English my second language. I'm from Russia. I'm here more than 30 years, but still I'm trying to find the right words sometimes to explain something difficult in spirituality, about meditation, about it's hard with the slang and everything, with Sanskrit. So even for people who knows English well, it's not easy. I'm not fanatical guy. I'm trying to say from my heart, from my soul, to help you. I'm not gonna teach how to live your life. I don't like to judge, to criticize, to argue too much, to do some brainwash, push you, force you, anything like that. So just videos for people who wants to grow spiritually, and mentally. So to reach God, to reach himself, truth. So I'm not thinking I'm better than anybody or smarter than anybody. I don't have the big ego, the small one I have. Yeah, I teach yoga about 30 years, about 38 years for now, for this day. I study yoga, not only in the Sivananda school, it's a core for me. I had teachers before also. I lived in ashrams. My spiritual name is Sankara, and I'm initiated in tradition, so by mantra with puja ritual. So I have platforms. Welcome to my website. It's in Russian language, but it's actually good translated there. The big program, 165 languages it can do, I think. Even big companies using that. It's encyclopedia of yoga. Many gurus helped me to do that. So welcome. And all my platforms absolutely free. It's not commercial. Only people who comes here. I like mostly private lessons. Sometimes I do by Skype, by phone. So you could actually write me in the messenger, in the Facebook, on Instagram, email me or below the video, do your comments. I would really appreciate it because comments is very important for other people. When we change somebody's lives for good, life, yeah. Speak, yeah, it's important, yeah. And for you, it's good. It's good karma. So on my website, I'm publishing the book, so you can download it or read my my main book. It's a book of yoga and vedanta aphorisms, phrases. It's about 7,000 of them there. I have plenty much more. So It's absolutely free. The name of it, The Essence on the Altar of Love. Yeah. And it's any system, so maybe it's gonna help you on your spiritual path. So also you can Google it, Pavel Kalagin, or The Essence on the Altar of Love. Also, I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Like I said, I put every day my sutras, like one or two of them from my books. So please do comments, visit. I would really appreciate it. Yeah. Also, I think pretty much this is it. Yeah, in here on my channel I have plenty of videos, mostly from me. They're not connected to each other, but I have lines like playlists and different topics, like plenty of videos of one topic, plenty of videos of another topic. So today it's gonna be satsang, so it's like, it means spiritual video, like about I'm just speaking to you, not forcing you, just I'm not preparing myself too much, so it's from heart. So honestly, it's a real life video. And this I have very many videos in here, like about meditation, about health, about relaxation, about mantras, and many more. And I have also the line playlist about it's songs about philosophy, spirituality, and that's the one today. Usually I do comments on my own sutras and my own phrases. In other videos I do comments on somebody's wisdom things in Vedic culture, not only in Vedic culture, and some of them are just phrases, good phrases, like I learned from somebody, and sometimes send some preachers some wisdom stories. Yeah, kind of like that. That's about video today. So about spiritual growth, about philosophy, about thinking about yourself, about God, wisdom. Yeah. So some of them about me, some of them not. Like I said, yeah. The first one I wanted to tell you, from each one we take some lessons. Even me, I'm taking this lesson also. That's why I'm telling these stories. You're gonna do your own, like, decisions or whatever. Yeah, one day I did reflexology long time ago. It's pretty much foot massage, and I was a healer for a while. I still do, but I'm mostly in yoga, but I still do. Yeah, not that much like before, but yeah. And it was the lady from Georgia. Yeah. And she was coming to me, her legs were swallowing a lot of water. She was pregnant, actually, and it was very difficult pregnancy. Pain, like a lot of water, no energy, like depression, many things. And actually, somehow, I'm not saying that I'm like great healer or something. I can't say like that, but for somebody, it's like very individual. But for somebody it's a good healer, for somebody it's not. So it's very specific topic, yeah. But it's not about me actually. Yeah. I don't want to say I did so big thing, it's in general, like, could be not me, Yeah. And it was happening like, for some people it was regular, just relaxing. I helped with relaxation, but with her it was something special, some special connection I felt. And it was really helpful. I was excited and I was like, by myself I was really like, oh my God, like I don't want the words even to put in here. So after each like session, she was like another person. Like the swallowing went away. Like she got like much better mood. Like, and she was coming to me all the time, like very often, like twice a week or so. And I helped her a lot. Like, oh God, through me, whatever. Yeah. And one day, her friend, female lady, she knows me, she knew me, yeah, and she called me and said it was my birthday, and she said the lady got birth, like it was a son, and the thing is kind of miracle, kind of lesson for me and in general. Miracles happen, God exists. Yeah. She got birth like exactly the time I was born. In the same day and in the same time, around midnight. So, and the parents, they like really like almost black skin color and black hair, and I was completely white, like with the white hair. It was white boy with the light, bright, like hair. It was a little bit already, see. So and pretty much this is it. Yeah. So it was so big. It's like a gift, for me. I have a son right now, my son. He is 14 years old. I had wife, like not anymore, but we have good connection and everything. Yeah, but it's different. Exactly like he was born when I was born, the same day and the same time. Yeah, and they called him like my name, like me. That's one story happened to me. You see, that's one story. You do your own things about that, but it's a true story. Most I'm telling like it's a true stories for me and not for me. Yeah. Another story, it's about Buddha. Once in the forest, he just went through the forest. It was dark, it was like quiet, and it was like the bad guy around, the killer. And everybody was afraid of him. And Buddha went like by himself, and it was the guy, he was behind Buddha, he went through from the forest, and he said, stop. And the Buddha didn't stop. He was still walking, no paying attention on him. But everybody he was really like scary person, really bad, really crazy. And he screamed again, like to Buddha, stop. And the Buddha, like, he just turned around, face to him, and said, why are you screaming? I stopped a long time ago. You see? It means his mind stopped a long time ago. It means a lot. Who knows what I'm talking about? The later this guy became his student because he felt so much power from him. That was a true story. Yeah. Another story, plenty of people might know it, but I still want to say it. One man came to the women place, like she said, like, I'm not gonna do anything to you, so you're gonna just sleep over, just at night, it's bad weather outside, and just stay. He was traveling. It's a Buddhist monk. Yeah, it was no houses nearby, so he didn't have a chance, so he didn't want to stay outside, it was cold already. And he came inside, and she said, do you want some wine? He said, no, we're not allowed to drink wine. Do you want maybe sex with me? He said, no, I'm a monk, we cannot do it. Maybe do you want I have some meat. I don't eat meat. He said, I'm vegetarian. So, and what happens, he's got real cold. And he said, okay, give me just sip of wine, just a little wine. And he drank a little wine. Because he didn't drink, he was kind of drunk right away. He took another glass, and then after that he couldn't control himself, and she had sex with the women, and then she gave meat to him, and he ate meat also. You see, that's how it happens to us. If we actually, what's the story about? If we like doing something wrong, it's not just one thing. It's gonna be plenty of them then. It's like karma, one after another it's gonna be. If you're angry, let's say, you're gonna do bad karma. You're gonna scream on somebody, this person will scream on somebody else, and another person will scream on somebody else, and so it's everything is connected. So if you drink, you might do something bad. You know, it's not just about wine. It's not that bad if you drink less of wine, but the thing is, everything is connected, and you might do bad things after. That's the good story about to think about. And another story I want to tell you, also to think. I'm actually telling for the people who is seeking for knowledge, basically. Yeah. Everybody knows Krishna Das. It's he sing mantras, doing kirtan all over the world. He's amazing. And he had teacher a long time ago in Himalayas. And I heard this story from him long time ago also. So it was the woman. She lived in the ashram of this guru, his guru and her guru. He was enlightened. He was enlightened, really great guru. And the lady asked him, like, can you show me the God? And he said, yeah, okay, but not today, like, I'll tell you when. It's supposed to be special time when you're ready, and yeah, and I'll show you the God. And one day he said, yeah, come here to this lady, I'm gonna show you the God. And she said, oh, please, not today, because I have some bus, like it's a last bus today, and after that I'm gonna need to walk a lot, so I don't want to miss this bus to my village from Ashram. And she said, yeah, tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow, one day. And she took the bus and went away. You see, that's exactly what happens to many of us. There is no tomorrow. You know? Tomorrow is going to be the other things. It's no tomorrow. Only it's about present moment and about motivation. Big, huge motivation. It depends how much you want to see the God. You want to meet Him because you're afraid of it, because you're afraid to love, you're afraid to drop things you're attached to, your relatives, and it's understandable for human. But you should drop everything, like to sacrifice it to God. That's enlightenment. You should. It's tough. Yeah, so that's about lady, that's a very good example. She didn't understand like what kind of gift she might have forever. And it was no tomorrow. He said, no, that's it, it was only time. And in this life she never saw God. Never felt God, you can say that. The similar thing, it's the Buddha, when he came to the village, people asked him, like, some monks, his students, his followers, asked him, like, why you don't have, like, why not so much people, they're not enlightened, only few people enlightened, and somebody else, like, they want to be enlightened and trying to be enlightened, but they're not enlightened. It's like today the same thing. Very few people are really enlightened and most of the people not. Why is that? And he said, because everybody is afraid of it. And he showed the example. He went to the village and asked everybody, who wants to be enlightened? And the people, nobody like said anything. It was quiet. Because they understood like he had this power to make them enlightened. They felt it. But they don't want to get rid of stuff they get used to, they attach to. Pleasures and relatives and all these things. That's about it. If you want to be enlightened, if you want to reach God, it's not like you're fanatically like dropping your family. Not about it. If you still feel you need, like your family needs you, or in your job, like you have some mission, people need you, you stay. If you're a doctor, let's say, it's no rush about enlightenment. But when it's time, you're not supposed to, if the people like Buddha saying that to you, it could be once in a 20 lives. Very rare happening. You should be ready to leave everything, to let go everything. And you need courage for that. You need courage, you need understanding, level of consciousness. And it's not easy. People's gonna judge you like you left somebody, like many things. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. And it's not an easy topic to discuss. But you think about it. I think that's enough for today. I hope you're gonna take something from it. And God bless you. Namaste.